Many people say that Brawl Stars is pay to win. And it kind of is, but in this series, with my 100% free-to-play account, I'm out to prove that you can indeed beat Brawl Stars by reaching the end of the trophy road without spending any money whatsoever. When I had left you on day 927, I had failed to win the Ziggy challenge and the new update had just arrived. With each video, I always try to set reasonable goals for myself, but this time, I'm going big. I want to reach 90,000 trophies, win the next new brawler in the challenge, as well as bring home at least 15 more max tier brawlers. This is going to be tough. The update had just dropped, and with it came mega quests. I had one for Cord, so I figured if I was going to play him a bunch, I might as well keep going and get my first max tier of the push. After that was done, Fang was pretty close, so I decided to keep going with Lynx and Slash and get yet another max tier. The next day in my daily wins, I had a mega box waiting for me at the end, so you know I needed to get that. Trunk was low in trophies, so I played him for a bit, but I wanted to try to upgrade some more brawlers because as it is right now, all my low trophy brawlers are either low in power or ones I just really do not like to play, but to make it to 100,000, I'm going to have to play them all regardless, so I invested some resources in Hank. I was just short of getting him to power 11, so I hunted around for some more resources and found something waiting for me in the shop. And while those boxes weren't great, they were enough for me to max Hank out. And Hank is a good brawler, but also, he is one that I do not like to play, and therefore, I am absolutely terrible with this brawler. Well, I basically just got bounced around like a pinball for a few games before I started just playing it really safe behind some walls, which maybe that's how you're supposed to do it? I don't know. I got my wins, and I got the mega box. No mega boxes the next day, but I did have a mega quest for Showdown and demon drops. After the first win in Showdown, I got something amazing. So I kept playing Showdown, which is traditionally not a mode that I am really a fan of, although that's absolutely going to change in this video. Started with Edgar, went to Sprout, then to Eve, and then finally finished up with Meeple. All of that for what I hoped was something great out of these pumpkin boxes. Not the best skin, but it's not bad. And somehow I missed that there was a random hypercharge in the shop from the Doors event that they were doing, so I was really hoping for a brawler that was under 1,000 that I really like to play. Like freaking Trunk. A new day and a new mega quest awaited me. This time, it was to deal 500,000 in damage. Also, I really like how they allow you to change it if you want to, but in this case, it actually seemed pretty good, so we just went with it, and I took Meeple into battle. And in the second game, the other team had a Spike that just really wanted to use our gray teleporter. Like, bro just stood there waiting for a while, too. And even though my Gus was only power 9, we managed to get enough damage to get the quest done, and at the same time, I got him to 1,000. And with that, I get another pumpkin box. When I logged in the next day, my daily streak reward was a random hypercharge. It's a great one, but it's not one that I can actually use since my Byron's already at max tier and like power level 9. And then the door for the day was the Kenji skin, so I claimed that as well. But then it was time to get into action. I had Clancy selected and I had a quest in Brawl Ball, so I thought, you know what, might as well give it a go. Which I soon regretted my choice because in the very first game, my Surge just runs straight into death while Edgar is waiting behind a wall. So I'm over here like trying to defend, and then Edgar decides to leap into the middle of 3 brawlers, punching nothing. Now I tried to get it out of there, but honestly, had no chance. So of course they scored, and Edgar, at a loss that his one move didn't work, decided, you know what, I am done. And then the Surge, well, he tried to super goal for the other team, and we lost in 43 seconds. This is my life with randoms. Perhaps you can relate. And it actually continued. And it was quite brutal. And after 25 minutes of playing, I had gained 11 trophies. 11! So I just gave up and went over to ranked because I had some quests there too. We won the first 2 thanks to some pretty amazing clutches by Draco. The second game, however, was quite rough, and my teammates posted some impressive stats, and we lost pretty bad. And with one last game in Shooting Star, we got that quest done. The next day, we had an Ultra Trophy box in the shop from the doors, and I was really hoping for something amazing from it because I don't get many skins on a free-to-play account. But instead, I got this Poco skin. I mean, it's not bad, but I've got Desperado Poco, which is just better, so I'm not using this one. Now, I was 7 days into this video, and I had only gained just a little over 1,000 trophies and only 3 max brawlers. And if I was going to reach my goal of 90,000 and 15 max tier brawlers, I really needed to step it up. So when I logged in on day 937, it was time for the new season. The free skin we get, it's a Leon skin. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not legendary. We get a hypercharge. Oh, did you know that, by the way, on a star drop, I just learned this the other day. If you touch the screen with all of your 5 fingers at a time, it'll instantly open up the star drop. You don't have to go through the tapping. Straight to the legendary. It skipped all the business, and I get a legendary that is another hypercharge. Yo, second hypercharge of my rewards that I've been saved up. Now, I had failed to get Ziggy for free in the last challenge, and I could have bought him with a couple boxes in my gyms, but I decided no, I was going to save them because I thought that I had enough saved up. Wait, why do I only have 400 towards Ziggy? No, I've got a couple of hypercharges. I can't complain. A mythic. Here we go. What do we get? Credits. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because we got a legendary right here to collect. Oh yeah, sure. Whatever. Come on. See there? See there? So yeah, I still needed 400 more credits to get Ziggy. But I did have a bunch of quests to do, and I had one to kill a bunch of bots in Brawl Arena. So my new favorite brawler, Trunk, was up. Like freaking Trunk. That was sarcasm in case you didn't catch it. I do not like Trunk. And I didn't really look at the map. And I probably should have because it was such a horrible mismatch that I could do nothing. There's nothing we can do to stop this. There's nothing. 0 and 9, bro. But I did kill some bots, and that's all that mattered. But after a few games with my friends, I met my next big challenge. Lag. Yes, light them up. Dude, like the lag is so bad. I don't know. I can't even play with this. How am I supposed to play? And no, it didn't just happen once or twice. Something was very wrong, and finally, I just couldn't deal with it anymore, and I stopped playing to try to fix it. I'm just like firing in directions of people, hoping that they're stupid enough to walk into it, right? Like that person was stupid enough to walk into it. So I came back later after rebooting everything, and in the first match, it seemed like, you know what, I might have fixed it. But clearly, I spoke too soon, because in the second game, oh, now that lag is back. Bro, come on. But I kept fighting, and I kept winning. And with a bunch of quests that I completed, I almost had enough to get my Ziggy. Come on, I just need 10 credits, bro. 10 credits. 10 credits. Something? Bueller, there you go. Let's get it. Ziggy is mine. First day. That's why you don't spend any money on those stupid boxes. So I leveled him up a ways, but I did want to save some resources just to see how Power 9 would work first. I mean, maybe he'd be great. I then finished off the last 2 games in Brawl Ball to complete my mega quest, and that meant that it was legendary times. It's really all I want now is a hypercharge. Come on. Come on. An El Primo skin? I do really like this skin. Actually, I think it's a good skin. I'm going to equip it, but I wanted progression, not a skin. Then I swapped my mega quest since I just unlocked Ziggy, and I pressed play. And it was going good. That is until I started playing real players. I mean, not that the other players were the problem. It was more so my teammates. Edgar! Like, what are you doing? Edgar, you're giving the clown thing while we're just running straight in and dying. But also, the lag is still really bad. Now, there were games where I was doing well despite the lag, but eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. Okay, well, bro, I think I'm done. I saw that a Ziggy Hypercharge was in the shop for a big discount, and since, well, he had worked so well the previous day, I decided to go ahead and level him up and spend some gems on it. He's now power level 11. Then, I don't think I've ever gotten a Hypercharge on a brawler this early while they're still like way low. We go like this. Boom, that's a good deal. And I quickly found out that if you're playing against a bunch of hyper-aggressive brawlers, he does not work very well. But if given the space, he's actually really good. And after a hard-fought win, I pulled a legendary drop. This is rough. Oh, that's not rough though. Come on, give me something good. That's a cool skin. And the push was going pretty decent. That is until you have a random like this on your team. Nita, what are you doing, my man? Bro! Oh, this Nita stats are going to be impressive. 1 and 8. Bro, why are you giving me? They went 1 and 8. Now, everyone was talking about how awesome this brand new upside down showdown mode was, but I'm not a showdown player, never really played it, but people are saying it's cool. Just stop it, bro. Like, is it that serious? And it was fun, but I was playing Colette, who was already over 1,000 trophies. And well, I don't care about these trophies. It doesn't do me anything. So I took a look at the brawlers that I had unlocked, and I decided, okay, so Willow. Now, Willow wasn't the greatest choice for aggression in Showdown Plus. So I figured if I just camp a lot, then I probably should be able to get this. And boy, oh boy, did it work. So I gained like 30 something trophies off of that. Is that right? The trophies are ridiculous. I will be able to get to 1,000 with Willow in solo showdown. Can we get our first waffle dinner with our power 10 Willow? Get away from me. Again, I got no cubes. You can't build up quick with Willow, so okay. 2 more people need to die. Yeah, I did it. You know what? I'm dead, but it doesn't matter. I got it. I got to the next one. I killed him first. Wait, I did win. And just a couple of games later, I got over 1,000 as well. And since that worked so well, I thought I might as well run Amber through the gauntlet as well. I can't. Oh my gosh, how did you? I had no ammo left. I did that for a few games, but then I decided that it was Ziggy time. And with the help of a couple friends, we rampaged through heist. Okay, bro. Penny, what are you shooting at? There's a wall there, bro. Some extra shots on safe. Look at that, dude. It just wrecks the safe, man. Dude, this is just pure and utter destruction. And with that, we got ourselves a 1K Ziggy and our 5th max tier of the episode. When I woke up, I first off got some easy trophies in Showdown, but I was falling way behind on the amount of max tier brawlers that I had. So I pushed my Ollie with my friends Cosmic and Vic until he reached 1K. Next up was Ems, who was already close, but finishing it off came easy. Stu was next, and that was an absolute breeze. And then one of my worst brawlers, Mortis. And I was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde here. 1 minute, I was doing things like this. But then in the same game, I could make some pretty decent plays as well. He did make it to 1K, but I got carried, and you know what? I will happily admit that. Now, from pretty much this point on, you're going to notice that I struggle with most of the brawlers that I'm going to be playing. And there are some reasons that they're not at 1,000 yet. I'm just not good with that brawler, or they're low in power. For Shade here, it's definitely not a power issue. The main thing is that I don't like playing tanky or aggro brawlers. It's not what I like, and so I've never practiced it. Clearly, I need to practice. That being said, I didn't do all bad, and I made some sneaky plays. Oh, I did it! Tricked them all to finish off the 1K. And with that, I got my 10th max tier brawler. Only 5 more to go to meet this goal, but next, it was my arch nemesis, Hank. Now, it started off real bad, as expected, but I learned something that I didn't even know. You can auto-aim with Hank, like you just hold down and snaps to the brawler, which kind of sounds obvious now, but it actually made hitting shots way easier, and we started to move. Eventually, and painfully, we made it to 1,000 trophies, which got me closer to my goal, but more importantly, it meant that I didn't have to play Hank anymore. Thank goodness, for both me and my team. It was time to grind the upside down showdown mode to make some more progress, starting with Amber. Okay, cool. Dude, I got so many extra takedowns there. Holy crap. How many trophies did I get in this one game? 20. Okay. You know what? Does that mean I win? Hey, okay. I'm already at 1,000. Next up, I thought I'd give Sandy a shot, even though he was pretty low in power. What the freak is that Mandy shot? No, I'm dead. I'm really dead. I'm dead. I'm so stupid. Projectile size 6. Oh, so it was 105% extra.
Holy ball sack, bro.
But then I got invited to play with my friends, so I took a break from Showdown and played some other modes. We pushed for a while, and I got my Jessie pretty darn close, but I had to go make the family dinner, so I left. Kids, they want to eat and stuff. Gluttons. Back in the Upside Down, I was still trying to get Sandy to max tier, and he's like an interesting one. Sometimes you'd get really awesome cards for him, and you kind of really need them, and they were great when I got them, but also I was having some pretty rotten luck with my cards too.
Like, this is just so you know what? Look at the size of that shot, though. Bob, you don't need it that bad. Bob, you don't need it that bad. Bob! Bob! How?
Now, I was still gaining, but it wasn't as fast because I couldn't be aggressive with Sandy. So I bought some more packs, hoping for something good. I got Lola's, and she was pretty low in trophies, so I thought I'd give her a try. She was okay, but not like amazing. So I went into ranked because I had some quests that needed to be done. And I spent some time there where mainly I just always fell back to taking my comfort brawler and crow to get wins. But Upside Down Showdown was calling my name, so I took Sandy back into the abyss. I was again slowly climbing, but never enough to get the waffle dinner, until I finally had one run where it all came together.
Okay, well, my shots are going to be very long and thin.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
We won. We got a waffle dinner. It wasn't the greatest run ever, but it was something.
Now, I had a new mega quest for reaching stage 4 in the Upside Down, and I was going to play it anyway, so it was Sandy time. I gained quite a bit, but it was also kind of tough, so after a while, I decided I wanted to give a new brawler a try, and I'd seen people posting clips of Gail just doing crazy things, so I decided to give it a shot. And things were going really well. I was gaining a bunch of trophies, and I had just loaded into a new run, and...
Oh, crap. No, I gotta leave. Okay. So I might have had to abruptly leave because I realized it was 2:30 and I was supposed to be picking up my daughter from school at 2:30. I was late. She will never forgive me.
And then when I loaded into the next game, I saw an interesting name.
Smell my feet. A word that was already plural and turned it into a plural version of the plural word.
And as luck would have it, Mr. Feets was right next to me.
You better jump, bros. Broski.
In the next run, I got the most insane main attack. I got even more damage in the last run, and I just knew that first place was on the horizon.
Oh my gosh. Good job, bro. I failed. Wait, how did I win?
But this actually continued for a while because Gail's kit in this mode was insane, and 1000 came super easy for my 13th max tier brawler. And with that, I reached the end of the Brawl Pass in record time thanks to these XP doublers, and for my legendary
that we get from it all is 1,000 freaking credits. Could have been a hypercharge.
After that, I spent some time with Meeple in everyone's favorite mode. I honestly don't know why I decided on Brawl Hockey, but it was the choice.
What are you doing, Edgar? You think you're going to just run over here and score? Is that the thing that you're going to do? Oh, okay, never mind. He told it. Dude, why are you not protecting?
Then later that night, while just chilling on the couch, I finished the job with Cosmic and Kobe. So I came in the next day and spit my waffles on a pack, and I got Trunk's deck.
Like freaking Trunk.
I've already told you how I don't like playing tanks and such, but I mean, I might as well give it a go. We gained some trophies in the first one, and then on the second one, I got what I thought was going to be an awesome card with creating bushes while you move. Turns out, it sucks.
Oh, they fade away? Well, then what is the point of this?
Somehow, though, I kept winning. Wow. But in the end, I came up just short.
Yeah, dude, what am I supposed to do here? I got up to 600 trophies on Trunk. Like, I can't stand this brawler. I really, truly cannot stand this brawler. I hate it.
Now, I was still one brawler short of my goal, so it was time to finish off Sandy in the push in Showdown.
No! We take those. Got him. There we go. 1K Sandy.
And with that, I have just completed one of my 3 goals. But why stop at 15 when I still have a lot of time to go? So my Jesse was close, and my friend Cosmic was on, so we ran with it.
There is my maxed out Jesse.
Now, my Daryl has been sitting around 600 trophies for, well, pretty much forever. So I decided to play him, hoping that Cosmic could carry, because, again, tanks are not my jam.
I literally can't do anything, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm so weak.
And an underleveled brawler meant to attack up close is even worse. But we made it work, mainly thanks to how good Cosmic is.
God, look at that 12-0 with Ziggy. My God, dude. Some people are just built different, and that person is Cosmic Coconut. I don't know what kind of name Cosmic Coconut is, but I want to drink from that coconut juice. That did not, okay. Okay, that did not sound... Listen, I did not mean it the way that sounded. He's got some special juice in his. He brought down his big old hairy coconut, and I'm just gonna drink from. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop.
So I drank from that coconut all the way up to 700 trophies with my Daryl before my in-laws showed up, so I had to go. Now, have you ever gotten a quest that you just really did not want to do with a brawler that you're not good with? Yeah, well, I had one for Doug. I don't like Doug. So I went into Trio Showdown hoping that my teammates could just carry me all the way there. But instead, I ended up going wild and got the most power cubes that I've ever gotten in a single game. Who's doing the carrying now? The next day, I had my Mega Pig rewards to claim. They were,
you know what, not horrible. Not the best either, but it's fine.
What wasn't the best was that Brawl Stars took away Showdown Plus from the new game mode. And as a result,
my friends list is absolutely booming.
So I opened a pack and I got my favorite brawler.
Hey, Crow finally.
Now I was already over 1,000 trophies, but I wanted to at least try him out anyway. The only real fun I had doing this though was when I got crazy speed with him and I was just running around like a black bird on crack. Don't do crack, kids. Other than that, his upside down showdown deck is, it's kind of mid.
Bro, you have no shot of catching me. Bro, just trap him. Are you kidding me right now? Trap him. Oh my gosh. I got hit with the stun.
So I went and played some BB and Brawl Ball, but I was having such a hard time that I decided, you know what? Screw this. I'm playing Edgar. Now, when I logged in, I had a quest to play some Showdown, and I hadn't yet got my waffle dinner with my favorite brawler, so I was determined to do just that. Now, his kit really isn't the best for this mode, but without Showdown Plus, people were actually playing more passive, so that actually kind of worked out in my favor.
We got a little waffle dinner with Crow. Not the greatest showing, but you know what? We take that. We take that.
Then I played with my friend D-Bomb and his friend Supreme, who I instantly liked. They're actually both really great players, but I did pretty decent on Eve as well. Oh, and later, I got my BB up to almost 800 trophies somehow. Okay, actually, I know how. I got carried by D-Bomb and Supreme. Whatever, I'll take it. The next day, we were playing some of the boss fight mode when I decided to use Colt in it because, well, he does a lot of damage, but little did I know that they switched to the Mr. P challenge before we went in.
What are we doing? What did we just do?
Lucky for me, my Colt skills weren't totally gone, but now that I knew we were in the challenge, I actually needed to try because that skin is awesome and I wanted it real bad. We ran through the next couple of games and then as a reward, I got really lucky.
Ooh. What do I want?
Hypercharge, hypercharge, hypercharge. The next set was on Gym Fort, which is a map that I really don't like. And in the first game, we faced a trio of ultra aggressive brawlers. The next one was a bit more chill, but in the third game of the set, I felt like that it was going to be hard just loading in based on the brawler choices. But as it turns out, yeah, not so tough. Which I got this icon. Pretty dope. And then it was on to Bounty. Now the competition is supposed to get tougher here, but it really wasn't. And we got a free skin.
Finally a good skin, dude. I love this skin so much. We equip it. It's so good. And we get a mythic. 200 more power points, yes.
And then, because I am such a big brain, I left my camera on. And I recorded for the entire night. Literally 16 hours of footage of nothing. I'm just built different, guys. I still needed to get 90,000 trophies for another goal, but despite playing like crazy, the trophies were coming slower than I was hoping. So to turn that around, I was going to play one of the most overpowered brawlers in the upside down showdown mode. You thought I was going to say Kit. No, it's actually Pam. If you can get the homing projectiles, you are an absolute force to be reckoned with. Watch what happens here, and remember, this is a Power 9 brawler.
Oh my gosh, she was ready to go. Okay, well, you know what? I just killed everybody in the whole freaking lobby. 4 firsts and a 4th place. Like, bro, Pam's kind of cracked in this mode. 1 full run plus 1 game puts me over 1,000. 12 trophies over 1,000.
So with my 17th max tier brawler of this video, I turned my attention to another, Eve. Now, I tried to play her in the upside down, and it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like great either. So I went and played with my friends Vic and Koala for a while, and I got her there. Then it was Mandy's turn. Now, she is another Power 9 brawler, but she is good on this map.
And then bam, unleash. Hey, I hit 2 people. Shabap. Bam.
And with that, we had another one in the books. And also, I passed over 87,000 trophies. But with the days ticking away, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to make it. Now, I had been opening packs for quite a while in this event, and finally, I got enough to get the Nita skin.
There we go. We've got our hypercharged skin.
Also, a new ranked season was here, and that meant I had things to claim on the Pro Pass.
Skipping all the way to gold. Okay. We are going to collect some of these, but we're not collecting all of them because Gigi. So let's go. Come on. Be a good one. One that I can use. Barley? Can't use it. And he's already used 1,000 trophies. Ranked, we'll take. Hey, we actually got a mega skin. Nice. And one more rank drop. One more to go. I got 2 skins.
And with that, I also had some quests to take care of and rank. In the first game, I ran into a team on the other side. But my teammates, well, they were in a speed run to see how fast that they could die. And just like nobody told me about the competition, or I would have tried. But in the end, it ended about just how you would imagine.
What is even going on? Game literally.
But the second game was even more disgusting, if you could believe it, and that was because
I don't understand what this map is. I've never seen this map. What is this nonsense?
After a handful of games, my friends Lukey and Avalanche wanted to play some rank too. Now, I was only planning on playing just a few games, but I mean, we might have played a bit more than that. And then, in all my wisdom, I decided to go into Showdown with Poco.
All right, this is a bad idea. I'm going to get clapped with the Power 9 Poco.
And no, it was not a good idea.
But somehow, I feel like I've got a good setup, right? It's good. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, we won. Okay, cool. Thank you, Frank. There is my first waffle dinner with Poco. 3 first place with a Power 9 Poco.
And it was so good, I just kept going with him.
Okay, you know what? Mortis, that was mine. That was my kill. We have a maxed out Poco at Power 9 in this Upside Down Showdown.
And that is my 20th max tier brawler in this video. Now, remember last episode when I really wanted that Moon Guardian Crow skin, but I didn't have enough gems? Well, they brought it back, and when I saw it, I knew that I had to have it.
What? But I'm not even going to consider it, dude. I'm spending all my freaking gems. All my gems. Is this going to help my progression at all? No. Do I care? No. It's my crow skin.
Then, I actually wasted the rest of the day playing ranked. I guess it's not a waste per se, but it definitely doesn't help me towards my goal. And I actually only had 1 day left, and that day was the final goal, the final boss, the Gigi challenge. Both times I've tried this challenge before, I have come up just short, and I really wanted to win this time, even though I thought it was a long shot. But I was hoping that I might get lucky and just get her in a box along the way. The bright side is that I can play 30 games in a row without having to come back each and every day. Seriously, thank you for this change, Brawl Stars. So we got ready and we went in. With the help of Andy and Koala, we flew through the first 20 games with no trouble at all, and even got some skins along the way from the boxes.
True, it's a cool skin.
But still, no Gigi.
Juju skin.
We only needed 4 more games to guarantee my new brawler, but then we faced our toughest challenge yet.
Holly, Rosa, Doug. What?
A cheesy Rosa and Doug comp.
Okay, and can we please not get beat by this cheese? Oh my gosh.
Thanks to Moon Guardian Crow being OP, I was able to clutch it out to keep the flawless streak alive.
Wow. Wow.
All we needed now was one more win and I would finally unlock Gigi, but the difficulty of games ramped up instantly as we approached the finish line.
Dang it. That was stupid of me. I threw that. It was me.
We could still afford to lose one game, and we started out the next one with a quick goal, but the other team fought back hard.
Did we not get it? Dang it, dude. I can't. I hate Hank.
I was doing everything that I could just to keep the ball away from our net, and after what felt like an entire game of defense...
Nice! Do we win this? I think we just won Mina. I think we just actually succeeded in this challenge, not by getting her out of a box, because those don't exist. But we did get her. We finally, for the first time, have completed the actual Brawler Challenge and won the Brawler. We lost one game. It was my fault. But in the end, we won. So that's good. So we went 28 and 29. It's a pretty solid run. So yay.
So then, after 954 days of being a free-to-play player, I now have 87,463 trophies. Now, I did fall short of my 90,000 trophy goal, but I absolutely shattered my 15 max tier brawlers goal, getting 20 in a single video. I mean, 2 out of 3 goals ain't too bad.